Hey everyone, my name is Lori Barrow. I am a co-pastor with my husband of a Foursquare church in the Central Coast of California. Something unique about me is that we are pastoring the church that I grew up in. Um, that's really fun. And we've been here for over 8 years now. I have four kids. My oldest is 19, my youngest is 12. My second son is graduating high school this year, and we are a volleyball family. So all of my kids play volleyball, and my husband coaches the club team that my daughter's on. So lots of busy volleyball weekends. For me, diversity in the broader sense means um, that in a group of people, there is a range of experiences. So, diversity includes gender, age, ethnicity, socioeconomic backgrounds, historical context of I guess, personal experiences, is what I mean. Um, so it's differences. It's having people who are different, who don't all think the same, who don't all hold the same ideologies or even theology sometimes, or just see theology from different perspectives. Um, yeah, so that's what it means to me in a broader sense. And then when I think about diversity in the workplace, that's what I think about. I think about having um, uh, different people on the staff of your job or um, whatever kind of group you are in, that they all have, not they all, but that there is representation of a variety of experiences, of economic backgrounds, ethnic backgrounds, ages, um, religions, depending on what kind of workplace it is. Obviously, if it's a church, you want to all have the same Christian faith, but um, even in that, there's like a difference of religious experiences. Um, and I think that's important because in a workplace, especially, it helps broaden perspective and it brings a lot of creativity and innovation. I think that it helps us in a faith space to be more aware and more inclusive of people and what people are going through. It helps us to have a better understanding of God's kingdom and of God because diversity is representation of God. He is reflective in everybody, and we need everybody to help us to understand God better. We need other cultures to help us understand God better, and even understand scripture better. And so in my workplace at the church, that's kind of the lens that I view diversity from. And um, desire, like I want to see those experiences. I want to hear about other people's upbringing. I want to hear about how their culture has influenced their view of God and how their experiences have developed their spiritual maturity. And I think that diversity is such a hot topic right now because um, I'm going to say I think a lot of it has to do with fear. I think that people are afraid of things, experiences, cultures that are different from their own. Um, and I think that that is kind of shoved at us culturally as well, um, that that we should be afraid of things that are different. And so I think that that is something that's really big right now in our culture of fearing diversity. And unfortunately, when things are spoken from high places of government or just high places of anywhere, the message trickles down and people really do adopt those kinds of mind frames. Um, and so that's, I think, a big part of why diversity is such a hot topic. It has gone from being something that we need to, that companies should have been promoting in their hiring processes, and now legal things are happening where um, they're being told to avoid doing that. And so Yeah, I think there's just a lot of fear of doing things wrong or losing stuff. I think that that's a big message, especially towards white Americans, is um, that that they will lose their positions, lose their jobs, lose all these things. And it's just really a message that's based in fear and it's unfounded and it's really limiting and unfortunate um, that the message isn't about what diversity, the beauty that diversity brings and the growth and the how it makes us better as a community and as a culture as a whole. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm very excited about this class. I am in my last semester and I'm very excited about the commencement coming up in May and hopefully being able to meet some of you that we've been on this journey for a few years now together. So, um, yeah, just excited about what's to come. Have a good week, everyone.